Hey buddies, Miss Puggy here, coming at you another Borderlands 3 video. Today I want to showcase this amazing trick that lets you to get money cap or any character in just 3 minutes very easily. All you're going to pretty much need is just 2 items and 1 booster from the science machine. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You have no idea how much helps me out. And let's get into it.
Legendary? Whoa! No way, dude!
So the 2 items that you're pretty much going to want is going to be a Money Maddening Tracker and a loot expanding of any kind. So a Money Maddening Tracker, every single time it hits an enemy, it's going to drop some cash. Now the Money Maddening Tracker is often seen as the best money generating grenade in the game because it comes with homing, which is very important for what we're about to do. Merv, so it spawns lots and lots of grenades, and then bouncing. So what we're going to do is going to talk to Claptrap, and what you got to do is to make sure that you don't actually have the quest completed Kevin Konundrum, because once you accept Kevin Konundrum, there's going to be a permanent HP bar that we can hit for all extensive purposes without ever killing, and it procs the Money Maddening Tracker stuff. So while Claptrap is getting ready for us to talk to him and tell us about his little new pal, I'm going to real quick go to the science machine, and I already have this booster activated, but pretty much what we want to do is to double the amount of money that you acquire from this. We are going to want to have the lucky jabber foot. So I have the lucky jabber foot. One other key aspect to this is to always have a action skill active anointment on the Money Maddening Tracker, because that way we can regenerate our grenades without having to go back to the vending machine, which we can do if we ever ran out of some grenades. So over here I could just buy some grenades, but I didn't really need to. Now this character is pretty poor, as you see right here. We only have $139,000, and that's only because this is a character that I completed recently on one of our Twitch challenge runs over at our Twitch channel. If you guys are interested in challenge runs, I definitely recommend you going on the top right, clicking the link to my Twitch and giving me a follow. But let's actually get into it. So after he talks about the new Kevin creature here that is indestructible pretty much, the only way that you can get rid of Kevin is by freezing him with this gun, but we don't want to freeze him, so we're going to unequip that immediately. And since he has an infinite HP bar, what we're going to do is just throw tons and tons of Money Maddening Trackers at him, and every single time it hits Kevin, it's going to give us some money. Now because we have the action skill activate anointment on our grenade, we can activate our mantis cannon and have a grenade regen at all times. Now there's a bunch of different tricks that you actually use to allow you to get lots and lots of grenades. Like as Moze, you can use mean of destruction. With Amara, you can use fake grasping with the action skill activate. With Flak, you can use action skill activate as well. Pretty much every single character besides Moze is going to allow you to spam action skill activate to your advantage to allow you to spawn infinite grenades. So you can do this without having to go back to the vending machine. And it's a really good trick because you can get money cap in pretty much just 3 minutes with this trick, which is really crazy. I'd argue that the fastest character to do this with would be Zane. That's where I got my 3-minute marking on getting the money cap, was with Zane actually, but you can do it with any other character, honestly. Moze might be a little bit slow, only due to the fact that, and I did not mean to get downed, I wanted to collect some cash so I show you how much cash we're actually getting. Hold on, is no one gonna revive me? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna have to revive just so you can see how much money we get. But just in about 30 seconds there, we did loot some of the cash that dropped, and we got about 10k just like that. So right there you can see the power of this ability to get lots and lots of money. So let me get back over there. So let's pick up some of the loot that dropped, and we have just about 30k just in under 30 seconds, which is really nice. If we kept doing this, we could get our money cap very quickly. But one tip I want to say is that you should definitely equip the mission objective, because then you can see where Kevin scurries off to, because sometimes Kevin can just go random places and then you'd have no idea where he went. Of course, it would be a better trick if you had more grenade slots. This character is a fairly new character, so I never upgraded the money slot, or I never upgraded the grenade slot all the way. So I don't have max grenades on this character, but it doesn't matter because we are able to constantly infinitely regen our grenades because of the action skill start trick, and you could pretty much do this with any character. So it's a very fun trick and really easy trick to do to get pretty much infinite money, which is really nice. Now Most of the time people would say that money doesn't really matter late game, and granted that's true, but if you are interested in buying some of the black market machines, I know that can cost up to 30k sometimes, so this is a nice way to get some money real quick. So definitely use this trick if you need to get some money, if you need to get more magazine for your weapons or something like that, or more grenade capacity, you know, carrying capacities for different things. You could upgrade your bank all the way with this trick very easily. Now, one thing I gotta say is that when you do hit 999 money cap, it's not actually the money cap, it's just the visual cap. So there's no way for us to see how much money we get past 99%, but you will get to the visual cap of 99% very quickly with this trick. So I highly recommend doing it. Now, this side quest, just in case you those that don't have a character that hasn't completed the side quest, pretty much this side quest is unlockable as soon after you pretty much rescue Hammerlock from his little cage, basically after killing the warden. So that means that if you don't have a character that has this quest, you pretty much are unfortunately going to have to start a new character and sort of complete Eden 6 for the most part, which is a bit of a disappointment. One other thing that's annoying with this character is that Kevin will run away from you if you get too close, so I recommend not getting too close. If you leave him alone for a little bit, he will reset to his normal position right in the middle of the area, so I'm just going to leave him alone just for a few moments just so we can demonstrate that. So right there, I just ran away from him. He reset back to his location, and if you wanted to, you could also reset him back to his location if you were to save quit and then go back in. So that is another method to get him back into this location, because this location is very optimal because it allows the grenades to bounce just off of him as opposed to the wall, because every single bounce, it takes away the maximum amount of times it could explode on the target, so that's important to have. So just in my little explanation of all that, we pretty much almost hit max capacity with our grenade, which is very awesome. It's a very valuable trick. One thing I gotta say, that mayhem level does not affect the amount of money that Kevin actually drops. I tested it with every single mayhem level. It did not change from $59,000 every single little cash pickup, so don't change your mayhem level, or if you have it at max, it doesn't really matter. So don't worry about changing your mayhem levels, because that doesn't actually affect how much cash you get. Pretty much just what you want is Money Maddening Tracker and a loot expanding any artifact. Now, the loot expanding prefix can spawn in any artifact, so you could in theory just go out into the field until you find a random loot expander. This could be a purple legendary, it doesn't really matter, any loot expander works. And Money Maddening Trackers is a pretty rare purple. It rivals the rarity of the Cloning Maddening Tracker because it is a god roll for a purple, but you could in theory save quit and enter and then just keep checking the vending machine. Even if you don't get a Money Maddening Tracker, you could in theory use another money grenade, so that's very useful. And keep in mind, this works on any character because of action skill start. Fake grasping works, Mantis Cannon works, rack attacks works, you know, any action skill is going to work. Moze is going to have the hardest time for the action skill start, but the action skill start doesn't really matter because she got Means of Destruction, which allows her to regenerate her grenades every single time she hits an enemy with splash damage. So you could in theory just lace into Kevin with some splash damage weapons and regenerate your grenades that way, or even the grenades can regenerate by themselves. If you guys are interested in this trick, definitely try it out. I will actually put a save file in the comments in the description just to link my Money Maddening Tracker and my loot expanding artifact, just in case you guys are having a hard time finding that if you're on PC, you know. And if you guys request it, we could probably include it in the giveaway that we're doing until Christmas. We just have 4 more days till the giveaways end, so if you haven't joined that, definitely join the Discord so you can participate in the giveaway. And that pretty much covers it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.
And the last shall be first to immerse in a pass out heat, facing him out with a moxie melt till he woke up drowning in tchotchke hell. War in a cave with a torch on a wall, then a window arrangement of porcelain dolls.